Hi everyone, welcome back. So today what I'm going to show is basically I've created ServiceNow GPT 2.0 and why? Because the old one, although it was very popular, but it was creating means it was not very what would I say? So there were too much of a lag time, and what it was happening that there are too many requests, so it is not doing like multi-threading. So there are too many requests, and it got very popular, and but it was not able to handle the load, and obviously the performance was very bad because it was taking like 2 minutes to load it. So what I've done, I have made it like much faster, very quicker. I think it is around the response time is around 20 to 20 seconds. Uh, 20 seconds to 30 seconds, or even goes like less than 20 seconds, or like 10 seconds as well. So let's, without further ado, let's just do it. And I've also updated few of the UI just to make it better. And also I got inspired from how Bing and ChatGPT is doing this scraping and all. And while scraping, they are showing what they are actually doing that is engaging the user more. So I hope you will like this. So suppose I question how to integrate with oh, OTel agent. This is OpenTelemetry agent used for AI ops. So it is kind of like a good question and complex one. And here you can see it searched how to integrate with Hotel Agent and provided the answer within 5 seconds, I guess. And install the Hotel Agent. Here it has provided the OpenTelemetry, which is not there. Configure the hotel agent and enable the hotel agent to verify the integrations, docs to ServiceNow, and OpenTelemetry docs, which is correct. So I think this is doing good. So now what I want to show actually is how to create this. So, and why only limit yourself to ServiceNow agent? It is all based on your prompts. So you can create these agents free of cost with other like not free of cost because you will have to use means your OpenAI key. If you have free, then go for it. If you don't have the free one, then you will have to pay. But other than that, whatever tool I'm using is totally free, so you can like create it. Now to access the code of it, what you have to do, so I'm going to share the link. So if you'll just open like this and go here in your Chrome browser, and there you can simply just write this and you will be able to see the files. In the files, you will see multiple files, but what the main important file is app.py. Now I will explain what app.py has. So let me share. Okay. Now in the app.py, so basically it's the snowgpt.com .py. What it has the whole code, how this agent has been created. And all in all, I'm just doing three things. First is so I created a page where user can input their query. For that, I have used Streamlit. Streamlit is a very good like platform, which is so you can use your Python code and deploy it on Streamlit. It is very powerful, and you don't have to do much with the like UI. So you don't have if you don't know UI or you don't want to spend time with UI, you can simply use Streamlit. It is very good. So for taking the input from the user, I've used a Streamlit. Second thing that I've done is once I have the input, I want to search that input into the Google search and see what results came out of it. For that, I have used Serper. So Serper is google.serper.dev. It is a website which is basically gives you plenty of amount of credits with which you can simply use their API to do Google search and get return your results. And then I've used browserless. So browserless is basically what it does. It is also free. Serper is also free for limited amount. And browserless, what it does, it basically scrapes. So like a Beautiful Soup or other technologies, so if you provide a URL to browserless, it will go in and scrape that website and provide you the content. Simple as that. And after that, once I have the content, I am sending all that content to OpenAI so that it can summarize it with the help of the system message and then provide me the answer. Okay. Now, going one by one, how I created the whole code. So first thing is obviously going to the main function. Now main function has, so before loading, I wanted to show the UI, right? So you have the UI page name set, and then I've added the sidebar. So as you can see, it is very simple. You can simply add, you just have to write the command, and the whole sidebar has been created. In the sidebar, I wanted to use a header and then an animation. For that, you can use Lottie animation. It is very powerful. It is very good. Lottie provides you a lot of animations. I used the one which I liked and which resembled Savi. So after going to the Lottie, I mean, adding the Lottie animation in the sidebar. So as you can see, it is in the sidebar. I wanted to show, add a simple header, like subheader, and then a text input. Simply, I wrote that. So here, I don't have to use any HTML, CSS, anything. I don't have to use any of that. Streamlit will take care of all those things. I just have to write text input and what should be the text input, and it provided that. Now, once I have once agent put the answer to that, so whatever is present in the text input going into the query, and once I have the query, I'm just writing that research topic is this, and then the result, I'm storing the result in the query itself. So here you can see result. Now, after I got the query, I'm calling this function agent. So for the agent, what I've used, I've created this agent using LangChain functionality. Now, LangChain library. What LangChain is? So LangChain is open source library, which is useful for generative AI use cases, with the what type of agent you want. So you want PDF to chat, chat to PDF kind of agent, or an agent which can convert a CSV to a graph. So all these things are already present in LangChain agent. So, but what I wanted was a very simple agent which can scrape the net and provide me the answer. So for that, I had to provide all the tools which I needed so that agent can use those tools and provide me an answer. So to initialize the agent, as you can see, so tools, I will explain the tools. Means I've already explained there are 3 tools. Serper, browserless, and OpenAI, and then LLM. So the LLM model that I'm using is GPT 3.5 Turbo 16. Okay, because the response that can come from the browserless after scraping the website can be huge. That's why I'm using 16K tokens. And agent is using OpenAI functions. So it is using OpenAI functions. So you will see that when I'm calling these functions, I have a description written very properly, so that it can understand. So which function to call. So OpenAI function calling is this methodology in which agent can decide which function to call based on based on the description of the function. So it is automatically detects which function to call, which is very good functionality. Then some arguments to the and memory. So I'm also using providing agent the memory option as well, so that if it is conversing. So what LangChain does within the agent, because I'm using multiple tools, so it can go to and fro between multiple tools, so that it will have the context of what is going on. That's why I said that memory is required. And here you can see that I'm associating 1,000 tokens for memory. Now, calling different functions. So first thing that I did was, so here, after initializing the agent, it calls for the tools and LLM. So LLM is here, agent parameter, arguments. So arguments like system message, and this is the parameter from LangChain. Now, system message, I have given simple, means you can do your own prompt engineering. I have done a prompt engineering on the basis of first I want it to research on the subject and then provide me an answer on the basis of my data. So now with the help of the system message, what LangChain does, LangChain can call if your query is very complex, it can use this system message to make it more simpler using OpenAI first, and then send it to Google to get the result. So make sure their system message is very clear. And also I've written here that this agent is only to provide answers related to ServiceNow, because that is what I'm targeting. So next thing is the tools. In the tools, as you can see, I've added a search option. So search function. Now, as I mentioned, once I have the query, if it is not very complex, what I wanted was directly search that query into the Google. So I created search function. I will go up. And here you can see the search function. So search function is calling, so this is the way you can call the Serper API. Here it is very simple. You just have to provide in your payload, you have to provide the query and URL and then API key. Once you have all these things, it will provide you the response. And that response will be the result of your Google search. So once you have those responses, then what I'm doing is I'm calling scrape website tool. Now, scrape website tool has so first, scrape website tool needs scrape website input. So, and what in the input you need basically. So once you have those search results, and also you need what is the objective. So for that search, so you provide both these things and into the scraping website, and then you call for a scrape website. So once you call those scrape website, here it is calling, this is the function for the scraping website. Here you can see it is simply doing a request REST message to the browserless. So what browserless is using, it is using the URL the URL that you want to scrape. And so here, so that data is the URL, and data you are providing over here. And once you post that, you will get the content of that information of that website. And once you have the whole content here, then once the scraping is done, basically, then you want to summarize. So send those content to the summary function. And here we are using chat OpenAI model to summarize the whole content together and make it smaller and make it more user friendly. So once we have that, we have the output. So at the end, the agent will summarize and provide you the answer, and that will be stored in the result. And then I'm showing the result. So all in all, there were only three main tools that we were using. Obviously, I've not explained everything one by one. But these files, these codes are available as I showed into the file section. So you can simply go in the app.py and copy the whole code. You can use your this py method. Create your API key in browserless and server, or you can do even good. So if you have, Google also provide its search API. So there are 100 calls free every day. After that, it will charge. So if you have that, go ahead and do that. Even for browserless, you can simply use Beautiful Soup directly, but that is actually takes a lot of time to do. So browserless makes it very easy. So you can choose any of those if you don't want to use browserless and server, and simply copy it and use it and create your own agents. And for deploying it on Hugging Face, so it is even simpler. You can deploy it on Streamlit. So Streamlit also provide. So if I'll just say, so Streamlit also provide a way to to deploy your app. So you can do Streamlit deploy and deploy your app on the Streamlit or on Hugging Face. I have an account on Hugging Face, that's why I prefer Hugging Face, but anywhere is fine. I will do another video to how to deploy these apps on Hugging Face and Streamlit, and then you can use those agents there. Meanwhile, just create a video of whatever you have of your agent, and then share. Thanks all.